I hope all of you are doing good. Let's start today's chapter, linear equations in one variable. Introduction. In this chapter, we shall study the meaning of an equation and a linear equation. We shall also consider the solution of a linear equation by trial and error method and by the systematic method involving operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We shall also discuss the formulation and solution of equations for some real life problems and situations. Equations. In our earlier discussions, we have come across a statement of the following type, like these. Okay, so all these statements involve equals to symbol. Okay, such a statement involving the equal symbol is called a statement of equality or simply an equality, right? We know that constant is a symbol having a fixed numerical value. Literals are symbols that take various numerical values. They are called variables. In figure 13.1, something is lagging behind to get equal balance, whereas in 13.2, we applied something to get equal balance. This something we represent by some variable, say x, so that we get 5 is equals to 3 plus x. This is nothing but an equation, also known as equation with one variable or linear equation of one variable. Okay, a statement of equality which involves one or more variables is called an equation. Okay, now consider the following statements. A number x increased by 8 is 15, means a number x increased by 8 is 15. Number 2, 12 exceeds a number x by 5. Okay, so this is the equation. 3 times a number x is 27, means 3x is equals to 27. A number x divided by 9 is 7. Okay. 5, the sum of numbers x and twice the number y. Sum of x and twice the number y is 15. Okay. The above statements are clear statements of equality containing one or more variables. Thus, each one is an equation. Equations 1 to 4 have only one variable, while equation 5 has two variables, x and y. Okay. Linear equation. An equation in which the highest power of the variables involved is 1 is called a linear equation. Clearly, this equal to sign divides the equation into two sides, namely left hand side and right hand side. Okay. LHS means left hand side, RHS means right hand side. In this chapter, we shall discuss the linear equation one variable only. Solution of an equation. A number which when substituted for the variable in equation makes LHS is equals to RHS is said to satisfy the equation and is called a solution or root of the equation. Thus, solving of an equation means finding the roots of an equation. We can solve a linear equation by number 1, trial and error method, and 2, by systematic method. Okay. Trial and error method. In this method, we assign different numerical values to the variables. Examine in each case if LHS is equals to RHS. The numerical value of the variable that gives us LHS is equals to RHS is the solution. Example 1. For example, we have to find the solution of the equation x minus 5 is equals to 2. Okay, so we try several values of x, okay, different values we will try and then find the LHS. We stop for a particular value of x when LHS is equals to RHS. For example, first value is 5, okay. So we will write 5 here in place of x. 5 minus 5 is 2. So not equals to RHS. Then we will put this value 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. Again it is not equals to RHS. Then we will put the value of 7. 7 minus 5 is what? 2. Okay, now both LHS and RHS are equal. So x is equals to 7 is the solution of the equation, right? Exercise 13.1. Write each of the following statements as an equation. 6 times a number equals 48. So what is the number? Let the number be x, y, z or a, b, c. Let the number be a. So 6 times a number equals 48. Okay. Next, systematic method for solving an equation. The trial and error method of solving an equation is time consuming and tedious. Indeed, it is a crude method, that is to be replaced. Now an equation can be compared to a weighing a balance. The two sides of the equation are the two pans. In the case of a balance, we observe the following. Number one, if equal weights are put in the pans, the two pans remain in balance. Okay. And number two, if we remove equal weights from the two pans, we find that the two pans remain in balance again. Okay. Thus we can add and hence multiply equal weights or amounts to both the pans to keep them in balance. Also we can subtract and hence divide equal amounts from both pans to keep the pans in balance. So following is the pattern of a weighing balance. In the case of an equation, we have the following rules. Rule number one, we can add the same number to both sides of the equations. Number two, rule 2, we can subtract the same number from both sides of an equation. Rule number 3, we can multiply both sides of an equation by the same non-zero number. Rule number 4, we can divide both sides of an equation by the same non-zero number. Using these rules, we can solve linear equation easily. Okay. Example 1, we have to solve the equation and then check the result. So x plus 7 is equals to 15. Okay, so what will we do? First, we will subtract 7 from both the sides. Okay, x plus 7 minus 7 is equals to 15 minus 7. 7 minus 7 is 0, so no need to write anything, is equals to 15 minus 7 is 8. So x is equals to 8 is the solution of the equation. Now, we have to check x plus 7 is equals to 15. We will put the value of x in this equation. 8 plus 7 is equals to, this is 15. Okay, 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 is equals to 15 means LHS is equals to RHS. That means your solution is correct. Okay. Next is a transposition. By transposing a term of an equation, we simply mean changing its sign and carrying it to the other side of the equation. Under this method, we move a term from one side of an equation and put it on the other side with the opposite sign. For example, x minus x, 8 minus x is equals to 2x plus 4. Okay, so we have this equation, 8 minus x is equals to 2x plus 4. Now it will become 8 minus 4 is equals to 2x plus x. Okay, now 8 minus 4 is 4, 3x, and 4 by 3 is equals to x, or x is equals to 4 by 3, right? Example 1, we have 4x plus 5 is equals to 19 plus 2x. Okay, 4x, we will transpose 2x to left side, so we will change its sign, that is minus 2x. 19, we will transpose 5 from left hand side to right hand side, so we will again change its sign. 4x minus 2x is 2x, 19 minus 5 is what? 14, and x is equals to 14. Now we will transpose this 2 to the right hand side, and here it is multiplied, so to the right side it will, we will change its sign, that means divide. Okay, so x is equals to 7, right? Exercise 13.2, solve each of the following equations and verify the answers in each case. X plus 6 is equals to 12. X is equals to 12, and we will transpose 6 to the right hand side, so minus 6. X is equals to 6. Now check, x plus 6 is equals to 12. We will put the value of x here, that is 6 plus 6 is equals to 12. Okay, so both sides are equal, 12 is equals to 12 equal, both sides are equal. That means our answer is correct. Okay. Now, application of linear equations to practical problems. In this section, we shall study the formulation and solution of some practical problems. They involve relations among known and unknown quantities and are often stated in words. The following steps should be followed to solve our problem. Number 1, after reading the problem carefully, note clearly what is given and what is required. 2, denote the unknown quantity as x, y, z, a, b, c, etc. Right? 3, translate the statement of the problem into mathematical statements. 4, using given conditions, form the equation. 5, solve the equation. 6, check the result to see if LHS is equals to RHS. Okay. Example 1, if 8 is subtracted from 4 times of a number, the result is 80, find the number. Okay. Let the number be x. Okay, now 8 is subtracted from 4 times of a number, means 4 times of this number, and the result is 80. Okay, now we have formed the equation. Now we will solve this. Okay, 4x is equals to 80. We will transpose 8 to the right side, so plus 8. 4x is equals to 88, and x is equals to 88 upon 4. 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8. So the value of x is what? 22. Okay, that means the required number is 22, right? Exercise 13.3. If 15 is added to a certain number, the result is 56. Find the number. Okay, we don't know the number, so let the number be a. Okay, 15 is added. 15 is added to a certain number, and the certain number is a, and the result is 56. Okay, a is equals to 56 minus 15. Okay, 6 minus 5 is 1, 5 minus 1 is 4. So 41 is the answer. Okay, learning outcomes. Number 1, a statement of equality involving one or more variables, literals, is called an equation. Number 2, an equation involving one literal number or variable with its highest power is called a linear equation in one variable. 3, in the solution of an equation we can, number 1, add the same number to both sides of the equation. 2, subtract the same number from both sides of the equation. 3, multiply both sides of the equation by the same non-zero number. 4, divide both sides of the equation by the same non-zero number. And 4, in an equation we can drop a term from one side and put it on the other side with the opposite sign. This procedure is known as transposition. Students, I hope you have understood this chapter. Now you will do the remaining exercise. Okay?